All right. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okie dokie. All right, so we'll get started. So find your comfortable spot. You can sit with your legs crossed or straight, however you feel comfortable. And we're going to begin with breathing. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Feel the air moving against the back of your throat on the exhale. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. With each inhale, feel your spine getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling on the inhale. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your body where you're sitting. Now, on your next inhale, we're going to raise our arms and hands above our head. If you can bring the palms of your hands together on the inhale, and then when you're ready to exhale, we're going to exhale through our nose as we lower our arms and hands down. So now we're breathing through our nose only, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Now, on your next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Breathing through your nose. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Inhaling, lifting and reaching. Exhaling, relaxing down. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra. Now from here, we're going to inhale and lift our fingertips as high as we can with the palms of our hands together. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to bring our hands back down to prayer posture. And at the end of the exhale, we're going to point our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach, breathing through your nose. Again, on the exhale, coming back down to prayer posture and then pointing your fingertips down at the end of the exhale. Follow your breath. One more time in each direction. And then pause with your hands in prayer posture. Now we're going to straighten our arms out, parallel to our shoulders, palms of your hands facing down. We're going to make a small circle, slowly rotating in one direction. Breathing naturally through your nose. And then move in the opposite direction. Slowly making a circle. And then pause, bend your arms into cactus position, and then move your arms so that your forearms are touching in front of your face. Interlace your fingers, and we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, rotating slowly, flexing your wrist. As you slowly rotate, breathing through your nose. Try and keep your elbows lifted. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. So make sure your knees are under your hips. Spread your fingertips wide and place your hands under your shoulders. Make sure your index fingers are facing forward. And rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your thighs. We're going to do cat-cow. And in cat-cow, our head will move last. We're going to keep our arms straight and just move your spine as much as you can within your range of motion. So we'll begin by inhaling and arching our lower back and then lifting our chin. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling like a cat and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Move with your breath, breathing through your nose. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to inhale and lift our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, rotating our torso to the left side of the room. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to take our left arm under our right and relax our left shoulder and ear down on the mat, keeping our hips in the air. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift, twisting. And when you're ready to exhale, coming down, breathing through your nose, relaxing on the exhale. Follow your breath. On the exhale, we're relaxing our shoulder and ear on the ground. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our shoulder and ear on the ground and relax, breathing through our nose. If you'd like, you can lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your hip with your right hand, your left hip with your right hand, and just breathe through your nose. Relax your shoulders. And if your arm is behind your back, lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling. Bring your hand down to the ground. And we're going to inhale one more time, lifting our left fingertips up toward the ceiling as we inhale, and then exhale back down to tabletop position. And now we're going to switch to the right arm. So go ahead and inhale and lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, rotating your torso to the right side. And when you're ready to exhale, take your right arm under your left and relax your right shoulder and ear on the mat, keeping your hips in the air. When you're ready to inhale, lift, twist, and reach. When you're ready to exhale, come down and relax. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear on the mat and relax, breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your right hip with your left hand. Relax your shoulders. Breathe through your nose. And if your left arm is behind you, reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your left hand down to the mat. And we're going to inhale one more time, reaching our right fingertips toward the ceiling, and then exhale back down to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to spread our knees wide apart, bring our feet together, and sit back in child's pose by lowering our hips to our heels and lowering our torso and forehead down to the mat, and breathe through our nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms. And from here, we're going to do a floor flow. So we're going to inhale as we come forward, pull our navel in toward our spine as we exhale, and lower our torso down to the ground. Inhale, lifting our chest off the ground in a baby cobra. And when you're ready to exhale, come back to child's pose. Follow your breath. Inhale, coming forward. Tighten the gluteal muscles as you exhale, lowering down. When you're ready to inhale, lifting your chest off the ground. Again, on the exhale, coming back to child's pose. Move with your breath. One more time. And when you're done, rest in child's pose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms. We're going to come back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And then bring your hands into prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Try and scoop your hips under you as you do this. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back and bring your left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And then bring your hands up into prayer posture in front of your chest. Again, try and scoop your hips under your body. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can bring your arms near your ears. And if your hands are in the air, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And then from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine. And we're going to walk our hands forward into puppy pose, keeping our hips in the air, lowering our torso and forehead down. So keeping our fingers spread wide apart, pushing the floor away. Relax your neck and shoulders, breathing through your nose. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, you can do puppy pose again, or we're going to do downward dog. So if you're doing downward dog, just check that your fingers are spread wide apart, index fingers facing forward, shoulders are rotated so your biceps are facing forward, hips are under your knees are under your hips, and we're going to get onto the balls of our toes and push the floor away as we lift our hips in the air. Relax your neck and shoulders, and then alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, walking the dog as we call it. Relaxing the backs of your legs. Breathing through your nose. Keeping your knees slightly bent. Focus on opening up your shoulders, relaxing your neck and your head. pushing the floor away as we open up our chest. And then lower your knees down to the floor. Coming back to tabletop position. Spread your knees wide apart. Bring your feet together and relax in child's pose again. Lowering your hips to your heels, lowering your torso and forehead down to the mat. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're just gonna go ahead and sit down on the mat and spread our legs wide apart. With your hands behind you, fingertips pointing away. Observe your body. Try and relax, keeping your toes pointed toward the ceiling. Inhale as you lift your chest, and then exhale as you tilt your torso forward, relaxing down. Try not to bend your head. With each inhale, lifting your chest, and with each exhale, relaxing forward. And then when you're far enough forward, you can bring your arms in front of you. Again, with the inhale, lifting your chest. With the exhale, relaxing forward. And then inhale, coming up. Turn your torso to face your left leg, placing your hands on your left knee or as far forward as you can reach while sitting up straight. Keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you tilt your torso over your left leg, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. With each inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your feet. And with the exhale, relaxing your torso over your leg, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Try not to bend your head, but relax your torso. If your torso is all the way down, feel free to relax your forehead on your knee. But if it's not, like mine is not, then just focus on breathing. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then inhale, coming up, and we're going to turn to face our right leg, placing our hands as far forward on our right leg as we can reach. Inhale, lifting your chest, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. As you exhale, tilt your torso over your right leg, bringing your arms to the outside of your right leg. Inhale, lifting your chest toward your foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso down, going as far as you can without bending your head, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Follow your breath. And when you've reached your spot, just go ahead and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, coming all the way back up. Bring your legs together in front of you. Gently lift your knees up and down. And then we're going to take our left foot to the outside of our right thigh. So you can keep your right leg straight, or if you'd like, you can bend your right leg. Just make sure your hips are on the ground. So keeping the left knee in the air, left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Take your left hand behind you near your left hip for support. Take your right arm to the right side of your body. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, turn your torso to the left side, wrapping your right arm around your left knee as you rotate to the left side. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting to the left side. If you'd like, you can take your left arm behind your torso and grab your right hip with your left hand. Breathing through your nose. And release, come all the way around to the right side. And then straighten out your legs in front of you. Gently lift your knees up and down. And then we're going to switch. We're going to take our right foot to the outside of our left thigh, keeping our right knee in the air. Again, if you'd like, you can bend your left leg. Just make sure your both hips are on the ground if you're bending your leg. Take your right hand behind near your right hip. For support, sit up straight. Take your left arm to the left side of your body. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale as you turn to the right side, wrapping your left arm around your right knee as you rotate to the right side of the room. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting. If you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip with your right hand. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting. Follow your breath. Take long, deep breaths. Breathe into any tension you feel. And release, come all the way around to the left side. Then straighten out your legs again. Gently lift your knees up and down. Now we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our feet separated, knees in the air. And then move your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. And then from here, you can stay here and maintain your balance. Or if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other. Find your point of balance. Breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet, grab your wrists or elbows, and relax. Again, we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest, and tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Find your balancing point. Again, if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. And then lower your feet. Grab your ankle, your wrists or elbows one more time and relax. Now move your arms parallel to the floor again. Make sure you're scooted to the front of your mat. Inhale and exhale, slowly bringing your spine down to the floor with control. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. From here, walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. Inhaling and exhaling. then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side, and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale, bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees again. And we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and lift our hips off the ground. And then lower our hips to the right side of our mat. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. If you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground, keeping the right leg and the left arm parallel, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center of your mat. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees again. And then from here, we're going to pull our navel in as we lift our hips off the ground. And we're going to lower our hips to the left side of our mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. If you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground. The left leg and the right arm should be parallel to each other. Breathing through your nose, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your head, your knees, and your torso back to the center. Now from here, we're going to move our arms down next to our torso with the palms of our hands facing down on the floor. Walk our feet under our knees again. Pull our navel in toward our spine as we lift our hips off the ground on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, lowering your hips down on the exhale, an inch away from the ground, not all of the way. Follow your breath. Inhale, lifting, tightening your gluteal muscles on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, coming down with control, an inch away from the ground. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground. Gluteal muscles tight as you continue to inhale and exhale through your nose. Move your straight arms under your hips and interlace your fingers. Continue breathing as you lift your hips off the ground. Next exhale, release your arms from under your hips as you lower your hips all the way down to the mat. Now straighten out your right leg, keeping your left knee bent. And then we're going to lift our left foot off the ground and interlace our fingers in front of our left knee, on our left shin. So our left knee is in the air, our fingers are interlaced just below our left knee on our left shin, keeping the right leg on the ground. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left knee toward your right shoulder. So we're crossing our left knee over our torso to the right side, keeping our right leg on the ground as we cross our left knee over our torso toward our right shoulder. Go as far as you can while keeping your right leg on the ground. And just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. So we're crossing our left knee over our torso toward our right shoulder, while keeping our right leg on the ground. And then release, lower your left foot, release your hands from your left shin, and straighten out your left leg. Bend your right knee, place your right foot on the ground. Keeping the left leg on the ground, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground and interlace our fingers below our right knee, on our right shin. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee toward your left shoulder, keeping your left leg on the ground. We're crossing our right knee over our torso toward our left shoulder, while keeping our right leg on the ground. And release, lower your right foot down to the ground. Now we're going to bend both knees. And we're going to lift our feet into the air and then reach our hands into the air. Bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet and pull your feet down into happy baby pose. So our knees are on the outside of our shoulders and torso. And from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, massaging our spine, releasing any tension you may feel, breathing through your nose. You can also rock up and down as well, moving around as much as you can, releasing any tension you may feel in your spine. And then pause. Inhale, reach your hands and feet up toward the ceiling. And exhale, relax your body down on your mat. And we're going to have our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So stretch your body out on your mat, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. With your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs and your calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And from here, we'll end with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, and then exhale through our mouth with a strong breath as we quickly lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. And this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Good night.